Hello everyone. It has been a while since I've uploaded a video, and I do apologize for that. I have been working on a few things. I have been gathering some parts, and I just wanted to go ahead and get that out for you while I'm waiting for the weather to warm up a little bit to finish a few things. Alright, starting off, I have lately I've been working on my Porsche for a good bit. I have changed the master cylinder, the clutch master and slave cylinders. I think I still have some air in the line because when it's running, I can't get it into gear. So I'm pretty sure I still have some air in the line, and I need to bleed it. But it is currently like 30 degrees with lows in the teens. So a little bit too cold for me to be doing stuff outside. So I have been working on that. I do have a video coming out on this. Once I get all the air out of line and I can actually put it in gear and move it, that's when I'm gonna have a video on that. I do have plans for my 1970 pickup right here. On my 1970 pickup here, the new old stock Rhodes lifters that I put in, I don't really like the way they sound. I knew they were going to be a little bit noisier when I was putting them in, but I wasn't really prepared for how noisy they actually are, and I don't really like that. So I will be changing the lifters on this thing to a more stock style lifter to get that quiet back down and hopefully acting a little bit better. And on the subject of lifters, I'm gonna have to change the lifters on the Dart, because when I was working on the engine trying to get stuff working, I did take the lifters apart one by one because they were stuck, and I think I'm having lifter issues. I currently have a miss, and it happened after a high idle start, and I'm pretty sure one of the lifters has collapsed. So I definitely need to change out those lifters. I have actually considered doing a cam swap at the same time. Since I'll have the top end apart, all I have to do is just finish taking the accessories off and the front off to change the cam. So I am considering doing a cam swap on the Dart, since I have to mess with the valve train anyway. So I don't have any parts bought for that yet, but that will be coming eventually. And on the Charger, I have recently picked up a couple of 355 pumpkins. That one of them will be going in the Charger. The other one eventually will be going in the Red Rocket. But for now, it's got a 323 clutch type sure grip in it. I got to do some work to them. Charger, I think, if I remember right, has a 489 chunk with a clutch type sure grip. One of the chunks I picked up is a 489 case. So all I have to do is just pull out the carrier out of this pumpkin and put it in my other one, and then put it in. Then the Charger will have a 355 gear. I know a 355 gear will make my Charger a little bit more fun to drive, and a little bit easier to play with it. So really looking forward to that. And something else I'm going to be doing is, I've got a pretty bad transmission leak. Pretty sure it's my lines. The same kind of line setup that I did for the Red Rocket on the transmission lines, I will be doing that on here. The AN lines and everything. So I'll have a video on that whenever I get around to it. I don't have those pieces yet, but they're not really too expensive. I think for about $50 or so, $50, $55, $60, I can have some line and AN fittings and everything. So I definitely will be doing that. And now on to the backyard. All right, next thing is my 1959 Lawn Boy push mower. Jed at Scott Speed Shop was able to pick this up for me, and I've been wanting an older push mower because I do have my early 60s Ariens Emperor right there. Also got a steering modification that I'm going to be doing to that to help tighten up the steering a little bit, because it's really loose and kind of off to the side a little bit, because it's got the handlebar instead of a steering wheel. So I've got a steering mod that I'm going to be doing to that. I've already got the parts for that. I've had that for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it. But back to the Lawn Boy. I've got a video in process on this also. I've already rebuilt the carburetor. Need some of the points. The points have got to be replaced, and the linkage rod right here, I lost it, but it was worn out really bad anyway. But got a video coming out for that. Got the parts on the way, and now for the Red Rocket. Oh yeah, before we get to that, this is for the Porsche. Because my radiator mounting brackets are severely damaged, and that bottom piece is actually missing. I need to cut these or drill these out of this. This is something I picked up on eBay, and I'm going to be removing the radiator brackets off of this to weld onto the car so I can actually mount up the radiator. But I've already got a new radiator. It's an aftermarket aluminum one. Looks really nice. Cannot wait to get it put in, but that's going to be for the Porsche. Now, over to the Red Rocket. And with the Red Rocket, hadn't really done too much to it. But what I have done, I do now have a brake pedal and master cylinder. Should be mounting this somewhere about here. Somewhere in there, and I will be taking into account how close it is to that exhaust. I'm going to be making a heat shield that I can mount in front of it, kind of bolt it through there maybe, but I will have a really good heat shield to protect it. But there it is. So yeah, while I haven't uploaded any videos really in the last month, I do apologize for that, but I have been busy. I have been gathering parts. I have been working. I just haven't been able to finish any videos because the weather, we were getting rain, then we got snow, then we got really cold temperatures. So and I don't really have a heated place to work on stuff, so I got to work outside. So got a lot of irons in the fire, but I am working on stuff, and I do have videos on the way, so y'all stay tuned, and really can't wait to see what this year's going to bring. So I'll see you all in the next one, and like, comment, subscribe, all that, and we'll see you in the next one.